Hello everybody, welcome back into a new video. So like last video, this is a very first for something that I've ever done. So last video was a haul, which I never done, and today is improving, or I'm gonna say upgrading, figures from Harry Potter. So I'm going to either take away something and add, or just add in general something to these figures that will make them better than they already are. So all these figures here are how you would get them from whatever set they are in. And I'm going to be taking stuff away from them and making them better, upgrading them. And so this is all, actual pieces, no stickers, no photoshopping, no nothing like that. These are all official pieces. So as long as you have these pieces in your collection, you can follow along in this video. I'll be going over where you can get all of these pieces in case you don't already have them and want to upgrade them. And so let's get straight into it. So starting off, we are going to be upgrading Ginny Weasley. This came from the 2020 Attack on the Burrow set. You can still get the set, it's still in shelves. But the thing that is wrong with this figure is her face. This face does not fit Ginny that well. And this upgrade, along with Bellatrix, which we'll get into next, is probably the simplest of upgrades, because all we're going to be doing is taking a different Ginny figure and just taking her face and swapping them. So that's all that we're going to be doing. And this face is reused. It wasn't originally created for this figure. As you can see here, it was originally used with Claire from Jurassic World. So they just took that face and put it here, and it doesn't really work. I think the main reason why they did do this is because the second face here is a scared expression, and that kind of fits the where the scene where this figure takes place. It's when her home is getting destroyed and attacked, and so I guess I would assume that's why. And of course the eyebrow color matches up, so I can see why it was used. It's not an absolutely horrible face, but this face is just a lot better. So let's go ahead and upgrade it. So boom, there we go. There is Ginny upgraded. As you can see, it looks a lot better. This looks a lot more like Ginny. And the reason why this head is so much better is because it came from the CMF series. And those always have exclusive printing and exclusive pieces and all that jazz. So it's good that we had this. And so really quickly, let's take a little comparison. As you can see side by side right here, not a super big change. And of course, it's very simple. Something that you may have already done, but it just makes it so much better. So there you go. There is how to upgrade Ginny. Next figure we're going to be taking a look at is Bellatrix Lestrange. So like Ginny, all we're going to be doing is swapping out her head. That is all that we're going to do here. That is pretty much the biggest problem, in my opinion at least, with this figure, is that face right there. So how are we going to do it? Well, it's exactly like Ginny. We're going to take another Bellatrix figure and just swap out the heads. Now, this is also like Ginny from the second Harry Potter CMF series, and it will make it look a lot better. But really quickly, let's go into where this face originally came from, because it's a little bit interesting. So this face, like Ginny, was not was not created for Bellatrix. It originally came out with Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy, as you can see here, because I don't have the figure. And then it was reused again with this random tracker from Jurassic World. And then again for Poison Ivy, which of course is from Batman. And then it was reused for Bellatrix here, and then it was reused again from Madame Rosmerta, which is from Harry Potter. So there are two Harry Potter figures that have the same exact face. Bothers me. But anyways, let's upgrade this figure. So boom, look at that. There is Bellatrix upgraded. So this isn't the full maximum upgrade that you can possibly do. The full upgrade would be the original Bellatrix taking her dress piece and putting it onto this figure. Unfortunately, it is not this dress piece that is specifically made for minifigures. It's, you know, the slanted tile, not tile, but brick or whatever you want to call it. And so, yeah, but it still looks so much better because it has printing on it. This one does not have printing. So I do not have that piece. I don't have that set. Plus, that figure goes for like $30. That was what it was the last time I checked. It may have gone higher or lower. I don't know. But someday I do hope to have that set, hopefully next year or somewhere around there. So if I do get that, I will definitely do an upgraded version of this upgrade with that dress piece. But anyways, here is what we have for now, and like Ginny, so much better just from the face. So there you go. There is upgraded Bellatrix. So next figure we're going to be upgrading is Hermione Granger. This came out in the Hogwarts Express set from 2018. It is still on shelves, but it probably will retire soon. I don't think it's retiring this year, but if I had to guess, I would say next year is the last year for you to get it. So here is Hermione, and so what's wrong with her is that for Harry Potter standards, years 1 and 2, you have the short legs, like this. And then years 3 and 4, you have the mid legs. And then years 5 and up, you have the normal size legs. And so this is from year 3, which means that she should have the mid legs. But the reason why she doesn't is that those were brand new to the CMF series, which didn't come out till later, so they wanted to have them specifically for that, and so they just made her like all the other Hermiones in this wave, like how she appears in her first 2 years, which isn't accurate, because what this set is based on year 3, so she should have mid legs. So in order to do this, we are going to need 2 figures. One for the legs, we're going to need Harry Potter, also from year 3, same exact color, but mid legs. And then a different Hermione with this hairpiece and this head. I think you can get it in 3 different sets. You can get it here. This is from Hagrid's Hut. You can also get it from the CMF series, but it has a different face. And then you can also get it from, what is it called? The Grop set. But anyways, this is what I'm going to be using for now. So let's go ahead and make that change. So there we have it. We have upgraded Hermione. This looks so much better. It's crazy. So anyways, there you go. Not that big of an upgrade, but it's quite a bit more than what we did with just face swapping. But still, it does the job right. So there you go. There's how to upgrade Hermione. So let's go ahead and move on to our next figure. So our next figure here is Dumbledore, which came from the Great Hall. Let me just stand him up correctly. In 2018. If I am getting my facts correct, this set is going to retire in 2018. I mean, sorry, it came out in 2018. It is going to retire this year. So if you want to get your hands on it, get it as soon as possible, because I believe after December 31st, it is going to be gone. Don't quote me on that. That is what I believe, if I can remember correctly. But anyways, what is wrong with this figure? So the reason why this figure needs an upgrade is because the actor who... So this is from year 1, right? That Great Hall set is all based on the first year. And so in that movie, Dumbledore was played by Richard Harris, who had white hair. If you go back, white hair, completely white. It's not even a question if it's gray or not. It is white. And so this should be white hair. Now, this is the only time where the Richard Harris Dumbledore had white hair. I mean, sorry, gray hair. Because we have gotten a Richard Harris Dumbledore 2 other times, and both of the times have had white hair. And so we had the CMF Series 1, which had a hat on top. But now this year in 2021, we have the same exact pieces, but all in white. So very simple. I don't know why they didn't just do this in the first place. But anyways, let's go ahead and switch it up. So there we have it, Dumbledore with the right colored hair. Still don't know why they didn't do this in the first place with the original figure, but oh well, now that we have all these pieces from the Chamber of Secrets set, I don't think I mentioned that, Dumbledore, we can now finally upgrade him. Also, I think the same hair, head, and beard come in the Fox Dumbledore, or the Fox set that has Dumbledore. I just don't have that, so I use this one. But anyways, there is how to upgrade Dumbledore. So far, all of the upgrades that we have made have all came from other Harry Potter figures, but this is going to be our first one that doesn't actually come from another Harry Potter figure. In fact, this piece is kind of rare as it hasn't appeared in a set since 2014, 7 years ago. So if you don't have this piece, I don't blame you, as it came out hasn't been released in quite a while. But the other piece that we will be using to upgrade has been released very recently, and it is also from Harry Potter. So let's go ahead and show you these changes. So the one from Harry Potter is gonna be with Voldemort. What are we gonna take from him? Well, we are gonna take his dress piece. As you can see, this Bogart Snape has the normal legs, and this is supposed to be a dress, so we should take the dress off of here as it is the same color, and boom. So there you go. There is Bogart Snape with the right dress piece. Now, what is the other change? Well, the other change comes from... So you can get this piece in quite a few different sets, but the main one is Tonto. I think I'm saying that correctly, hopefully, from the Lone Ranger. We're going to be taking this bird off of the top, the crow or whatever you want to call it. It came mainly with this figure here and all the sets that he came in, but you could also get it from the Scarecrow from Series 11, which is quite a while ago. That was in 2013, and so was the Tonto. Let me get this in here. It will not go in. And then the last time it appeared was in 2014 in a Ninjago set, the Ninja Copter. It's on some sort of staff or something. So anyways, there's that. And I cannot get this in here. It does go in because there is a hole on the top here, as you can see. So let's get it in there. Come on. There we go. So there we have it. There is Bogart Snape upgraded, and it looks so much better. The dress, you know, it makes it better, but I think the upgrade really comes from the bird. It makes it look so much better. I don't know why it wasn't included. It was a piece that already existed in the right color too. I mean, I guess it could have been a dark brown or something. I think it's more of a brownish color. But anyways, it already existed, and it would have been a nice way to get it in a more recent set. But, oh well. So there you go. There is how you upgrade Bogart Snape. There you go. Next figure we are going to be upgrading is Madame Maxine from the Beauxbatons Carriage set. Now, this set is unfortunately retired, so you cannot get this from Lego at least. But I have seen it still in stores, mainly in Barnes & Noble. So if you check, you may still be able to get this, but of course you can still get it from the secondhand market. And so to upgrade this figure, we're actually going to take the piece from Bogart Snape. We're going to be taking this collar for, I think it's called like bird nest or something. We're going to take this piece away from him, because as you can see on her, it's just printed on, and it looks really stupid. So, and second of all, I don't know why this didn't happen. But the other Madame Maxine from the Clock Tower set has the right color hair. Here we have black and here we have dark brown. And it should be this color, not black. I don't know why they have two different colors, but they do. So anyways, let's make those changes. So there we have it. There is the upgraded Madame Maxine with the right hair and the bird nest piece. Now, there is a reason why the bird nest piece wasn't used, at least as far as I think. And I'm pretty sure this is it, because I can't think of any other reason why. The head, not the head. The hair will not go down if there is this bird nest. Because as you can see, it goes super far down the head. It is a long hair. It's just like why you couldn't have a hair piece like this go on a figure with this piece, because the hair is too long. Now this is quite short hair, but if you look, it goes all the way down. And if we were to push this head, as you can see, the only reason why it's working right now is because the head isn't fully down on the body. So if we were to do that and then try to put on the hair, it would not work. It may look okay, right? Actually, no, it looks stupid because it will not go all the way on. It doesn't clamp down because this is in the way. So that's why that wasn't done. Why the right hair color wasn't done, I do not know. But I do know why the bird's nest was not used. At least, I think that's why. So it was just printed on, which I think is a pretty good alternative for not being able to use the bird's nest. So there you go. There is it upgraded. And so let's move on to the next figure. Our next figure is Fleur Delacour from the same set, the Beauxbatons carriage. So once again, this is no longer available, but of course you can still get it from the secondhand market. So there we have her, and she is okay. In all honesty, she is fine. It's just this head here, I'm not a huge fan of. I am not. It was created specifically for her, sort of, because it was also used in a Lego Idea set, the Friends set. Let me actually grab that really quick. As you can see, it was also used for Phoebe Buffay from the Friends set. And I think the main reason why it was used for both of these figures is because they have this singing face. And, you know, she sings, you know, when they do the little, whatever they do. And, of course, as you can see, Phoebe has a guitar. She sings a lot. And so I believe this face was, I don't know if it was specifically made for both of them or just one of them or what, but it is a decent face, I'll admit. It is not a horrible face, but I do think it could be better. Now, originally, I was going to use one of the Luna faces because I think it looks a lot better, but I don't like having two of the same exact face with two minifigures in the same universe. Having them in different licensing themes is already bad enough, but having them in the same license theme, no. So what I think is the best next option is Elsa right here. So this is from the Disney CMF Series 2. And so you may or may not have this figure. I do not know. But I do think it is the best alternative. So let's go ahead and add this here. And then boom. There you have it. There is upgraded Fleur. I think it looks a whole lot better in my opinion. So there you go. There is how to upgrade Fleur Delacour. Next up, we are going to be upgrading Victorcrum. So the only thing that we are going to be changing with him is his headpiece. I do not like his head at all. The face just looks wrong in 3 ways. First, I think the biggest one is this expression. This expression does not fit him at all. He does not grin like this. He does not have that big of a smile ever, and it's like an awkward smile too. No, never. And if he does smile, it's just a little smirk. Second of all, his eyebrows are the wrong color. They are brown. And since his face was specifically... Actually, no. Sorry. It was not specifically made for him. That is the thing. It is a reused face. I can't remember... Oh, that's right. It was from a Tron set. I can't think of who it was right now, but it was from a Tron set. So that's why it wasn't specifically made for him. And so it looks a little bit off. The second facial expression looks a lot better, as you can see here, but the eyebrows are still brown. And the third thing is that Victorcrum has a little bit of stubble, and this figure has no stubble at all. And so there is a head that, in my opinion, fixes... Well, it does fix all three of these problems, and I think it is the best option. And that is Poe Dameron. As you can see, little smirk there. Not a big, awkward grin like this. Stubble, I think Victorcrum doesn't... It's just like up to there, I believe. Actually, no, maybe it's all the way around like that. But anyways, stubble and black eyebrows. And that fixes everything. And the second face isn't an awkward grin. It is a stern expression, which also fits Victorcrum really nicely. So let's go ahead and make this change. So there we have it, Victorcrum upgraded. I think that this is amazing. I absolutely love this upgrade. I think it is just perfect, honestly. Especially for like an actual piece that already exists and not custom printing or whatever you want to call it, or stickers rather. I don't know how to print anything. But anyways, there you have it. I think it looks so much better. It looks really great. So now we only have... Oh, actually, no. We have 2 more figures to upgrade. So let's get into them. Our next figure to upgrade is Molly Weasley. Also from the Attack on the Burrow set, like Bellatrix and Ginny. If you can't already tell, that set has a lot of horrible minifigures. Anyways, let's upgrade Molly. So how are we going to upgrade Molly? Well, we're going to use 2 figures, also from Harry Potter. So if you collect Harry Potter, you will most likely be able to do this upgrade. And they both come from the second CMF series. First of all, her face. Her face is, it's okay. Just, it has been reused with 2 different figures in the same universe. The Harry Potter theme has used this 2 other characters. No. Also, it has brown eyebrows, so it doesn't really fit. And I don't know, I don't really see it in this face. Kind of, it's okay, but I think that there is a better option. And that comes with... Oh, hold on. Let me show you the actual 2 figures before I actually do the change really quickly. That figure is Lily Potter. So I think the face here looks a lot better. This expression, not really, but definitely this expression over here. This big grin. I think it works so well. And there are dark orange eyebrows, just like we would have here if it was done correctly. So anyways, let's go ahead and make this change quickly. And boom, there you go. So much better. Look at that. Great. So there you go. And that is not the only change, because if you look here, there is no printing on the dress, and that might not be a big or a very important change to you, but to me it is. And this is not accurate. So unfortunately, if you were to look at this dress that it is based on, it has like, I think dots, like dots all over it. So this is not accurate, but it looks so much better. So if it's not accurate, then, whatever. But this isn't accurate too, because it has no, I guess you could say polka dots on it. So the figure that we're going to use to upgrade, also from the same CMF series, is... I cannot think of her name right now. Oh my goodness. It's going to come in a few seconds. Professor Sprout. There you go. Professor Sprout, the herbology teacher. So we're going to take her dress piece. I think it works perfectly because not only is it the same exact color, but it has mud on it. And if you don't know, she lives in this, like, she lives on a farm, basically. There's pigs literally in the Attack on the Burrow set. So if we take the dress piece from her, we get this. Look at that. Look at that. And so, like I said before, this isn't accurate, but I think it looks just so much better. Let me put that down really quickly. I think it looks a whole lot better. So there you go. There's how you upgrade Molly Weasley. So the last figure that we are going to upgrade is Cho Chang. You can get this figure in several sets. Came in the first CMF series, but this specific one is from the minifigure accessory pack. And so to upgrade her is her skin tone. She does not have this dark of a skin tone. I don't know why they chose this. I don't really understand it. She has a much lighter skin tone than this. And so what we are going to use is Rose Tico from Star Wars. And so I think that this face fits quite well. It's just a nice little, I guess you could say, just kind of plain expression. She doesn't, I mean, she does smile, I guess, but I think this fits well. It's just a vacant expression. It's nice and simple, and it's a much better skin tone. The second face doesn't really fit as well, but the first face does. So let's go ahead and make this change. And boom, there is upgraded Cho Chang with the right colored skin tone. And I think this looks a whole lot better. Definitely. So there you have it. There is our last figure. We upgraded 10 different figures. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of them upgraded. So there you have it. We upgraded 10 Harry Potter figures today. I am very happy how these turned out, and I definitely think I'll be making a part 2. I already have about half of the 10 in mind already, so as long as I get the other 5, I can make a part 2 upgrading 10 more Harry Potter figures. And perhaps I'll do this with something else like Star Wars or, whatever. Let me know if you want to see that. But anyways, there is that. 10 upgraded figures. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a blast making this because I get to have my own upgraded figures here, and I can share it with you, and you can have your own upgraded figures. So anyways, go ahead and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I would greatly appreciate it. Turn on the notifications because I probably will be making a part 2. Actually, no, I will be making a part 2. And comment if you want to see me do this again, or with something else, or just another type of video. And like it, please. I would greatly appreciate it. It would let me know that you guys enjoy this, and definitely make sure that I get that part 2 as soon as possible. But anyways, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.